Introducing the African Diaspora News Channel app, your gateway to stories that's overlooked by the corporate mainstream media.
And we serve as the voice to the so-called Black community.
Here we got Dr. Candace Matthews.
A lot of these documents, looking at.
We are committed to informing and educating through the power of media.
This country is supposed to be about the land of the free for all. It has not been free for Black people, and we are tired.
With our platform, we're helping to end injustice by exposing it.
Join us in standing for excellence in journalism and serving our community. Download the African Diaspora News app today.
Hello, my name is Reneilwe Morema, and I am your host right here on the African Diaspora News channel, reporting live from Johannesburg, South Africa. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula has made a mockery of Floyd Shivambu's move from the EFF to the MK party, saying that we need to pray for Floyd Shivambu as he feels like he is not going to last in the MK party, because Floyd Shivambu was known for not mincing his words when it comes to his dislike for President Jacob Zuma. So how is Jacob Zuma supposed to trust this man that has been spewing nonsense about him for the last decade or so?
Jwale le Floyd le ena le morapedise a ke khole o re tla fetsa ngwaga kwa a ke tsibo tla e fetsa kwa ngwaga ke o batla le morapedise ka ba ke utlwa bua ampua ampe mo Floyd a re a nka se tle ANC Mbalula ampatle a ke o batle jo amkhala ku tsekisa nka ba nna go tsibotsibo ke bo Julius nna go tsibo zanga ka zabalaza le wena o tlile ka bona ba re mothukiwo so na ku batli a ke tsebe.
So now, my understanding right now is that Floyd Shivambu has left the EFF officially to go to the MK party, and we both know that he just did not leave nilly-willy just to become an ordinary member of the party. He was promised something prominent. He was promised a position that he couldn't resist. And I feel like Floyd's move comes after he's been so tired of living under Julius' shadow. He's become tired of becoming second best to Julius Malema, because as you remember, during the ANC Youth League days, they were equals with it. Not equals per se, but they shared the same political values and they viewed each other as equals. So now Floyd is tired of living under Julius Malema's shadow of wings. He is tired of having nothing to show for his political career except being second to Julius Malema. So now I feel like he's spreading his wings and saying, you know what, I am tired of being second in command. I want to be my own person. And I think Jacob Zuma took advantage of that situation and offered him an offer he cannot refuse, because according to my own understanding, MK party it does not have branches within its party. There is no branches. So Floyd Shivambu is going to be deployed to form branches within the MK party. So I wonder how that is going to work out. But some people are saying that maybe this is a ploy for Jacob Zuma and EFF Julius Malema to get together to form a strong party that will literally dethrone the government of national unity as the ruling government of South Africa. They are planning something massive. They just don't know what it is. But according to my own understanding, I feel like if the MK party, the EFF party, the Arise Mzansi and the PA, I know the PA is in the government of national unity, but we both know that the PA is not loyal to anybody but itself. So if the PA can see that if these three parties, Arise Mzansi, EFF and MK, form a strong bond, they can dethrone the GNU. So they will bound to flee ship. They will be bound to flee from the collapsing GNU to go form an alliance with the opposition parties. So I feel some people feel like there is something that is brewing between Julius Malema and MK party leader Jacob Zuma. They are planning something behind the scenes because they both have a common enemy, which is the GNU. And if they form a strong political party, it is enough to collapse the GNU. But there is a big but. In order to form this big opposition party that can collapse or dethrone the GNU. They need structures within the parties, because EFF and MK, it's big egos. Remember in my previous segment, I said that Julius Malema's EFF was a revenge vehicle after being expelled from the ANC Youth League by Jacob Zuma. He formed this party to prove to Zuma that I can make it without you. And now Zuma, besides the MK being a revenge vehicle for the ANC after Zuma has been dethroned, he couldn't even finish his term as ANC president, he has formed this MK party as a vehicle of revenge against the ANC, but also to show Malema that you need me, son. You need me. I am the master in this chess, this political chess. I am schooling you, son. I am showing you how it's done. So it's two powerful egos trying to prove a point to each other. So they need structures within if they're going to form this big opposition party. They need structures to say, you know what, you take this position, you take this position. Because let's just be honest right now, the MK is thriving because Jacob Zuma is alive. If Jacob Zuma, God forbid, if something happens to Jacob Zuma, the MK will cease to exist, or the MK will implode from within, because people would want to now take Zuma's position. People will now fight for a bigger position, for Zuma's position. So at this point, Zuma needs to put structures in place if he really is serious about embarking on the journey of dethroning the GNU. And I feel like, if, in my opinion, if Malema sees this as an opportunity to officially become president of this country, I think considering merging with the MK is a viable option for me. It's one of the most viable options for me right now. I see that happening in the near future. People on X are already saying that Jacob Zuma and Julius Malema are cooking something. We just don't know what it is, because these counter moves that have been happening lately, they are very suspicious. Because at the end of the day, why would Floyd Shivambu leave a party that he helped found? Why would he leave a party that he founded from the ground up? Maybe he left the EFF to go make way or space for this big merger that the country wish could happen. Maybe he's going there to make space, or maybe he's securing a seat for himself should the merger happen, that Malema will not be above him, that he finds himself in a higher position than Malema. I don't know. This is just my analysis. This is just my fantasy that I wish could happen. I wish that this opposition party could get it together, leave aside their egos, get it together, and save us from this GNU debacle. What do you think about this segment? Comment to us in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and share the broadcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss these groundbreaking conversations right here on the African Diaspora News channel.